what is it? Closed testing, 25.4 new ships. So this is obviously Lesta, since it's 25.4. 25.4. A branch of French submarines. Disgusting. A Soviet battleship Krasno Znamia and German cruiser Falkenhayn, and a number of other ships were added to the game. French subs will be added to the game. The board without female company, Surkov and Sapphire, will be joined by 3 beautiful mademoiselles of tier 6, 8, and 10. Diane, Le Africain, and Casabianca. Let us note right away that these are 3 submarines that actually existed. Yes, but okay, come on. You can't be trying to get some fucking goodie points by pointing out that these ships existed when the actual versions of these ships are so fucking far from the fantasy versions we have in World of Warships. These fucking rocket ships with homing missiles that can tank battleship shells are so far away from an actual submarine that no one can take it seriously, bro. Like, trying to score brownie points with this shit, it doesn't work with these fucking things, man. It is not for nothing that we mention Serpent and Sapphire, because new subs have similar features. Rotating torpedo tubes in the stern. Okay, very wide torp angles, can only be used in surface position. The bow tubes traditionally are welded. Fair enough. And the new submarine branch will definitely find something to surprise you with. Hooray! 2 new mechanics at once. We're talking about thermal torpedoes. This new type of torpedo can cause fires and disable modules, and flooding is still possible. The price for this is extremely low damage. It still sounds... Bro, who fucking looks at the current states of subs and goes, you know what we need to do with these subs? Put even more pressure on the DCP. That's what we need to do. Put additional pressure on the DCP, because clearly the DCP isn't already under enough pressure having to deal with 50 different mechanics that fuck you over. Also, the torpedoes of French submarines stand out for the good range and high speed, as do apparently all fucking sub-torps, with the only difference being like Alliance. They will be most effective against large, slow-moving targets, although faster ships will be able to hook them due to their speed. But it is worth considering French submarines will only be able to launch these torpedoes from the surface and periscope depth. Fair enough, that's still cringe. Oh. I hate it. Thank you. I fucking hate it. And this was what? Extremely low damage. Okay, to be fair, the 3 torps did what? 9k? 12k. Wait, how much did they do? The first torp did 3k. They do 3k each. So 9k from it, and then the flooding and dots did the rest. It's still fucking cringe if you don't have DCP though. Let's point right away that this is only a concept point for testing. This announcement doesn't mean that the mechanics in their current or modified form will be permanently released on the main server, but they're aware of how fucking toxic this is. As for the second unusual mechanic of the French women, its addition and all details await you later. Okay, they have a main battery guns, not an artillery normal one. So only with, what, sapshells? And they have a salvo. And the main battery reload booster. What the fuck? They don't have the 2 or 3mm guns. Okay. But you can still gun down potentially DDs. Bro, who thinks that subs need additional ways to deal with DDs? DDs are already so fucked when it comes to chasing down subs, because if the subs like surfaces and you shoot in the DD, you get spotted. At which point you have to smoke if you have a smoke, or you have to disengage and go, like, you just get fisted by all the other surface ships, whereas the sub can just dive. Like, and giving subs another way to fight destroyers isn't what the game needs. I hate this concept, because it already sucks to run down some subs because they're faster than you are. And if you make the mistake of shooting them, the entire enemy team, secondary air guns, fuck you. Oh yeah, this is the tier... No, this is tier 8 ones. We will also highlight the presence of the French afterburner with an increased bonus to speed. It will also work underwater. Also, submarines are completely invisible to aircraft in the periscope position. These are 3 submarines that actually existed. And they have speed boost. And they can be flame spotted. And the outgun destroyers. Huh? Fuck it. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay. You can't hype me with fancy fucking art after that dog shit. After that fucking dog shit. So 1.7k sap. 6 salvos with 1 second. So you can pump out what, 6 sap volleys, and then you have an 8-second reload. Or then you basically you can surface shoot about 10k and then dive. This is actually really good against the DD. A low HP DD chasing you, you surface, you smash him with this, and then you dive again. The absolute dog shit. I don't understand what Wargaming is so obsessed with their fucking CVs, and Lesta is so obsessed with their fucking subs. I don't understand why. Okay, to be fair, BB is Wargaming is also obsessed with their fucking battleships lately. They've all been really demented. But for some reason they love CVs so bad at Wargaming and they love subs so bad at fucking Lesta. 4k alpha, 10k range, 84 knots. Bro, have they forgotten that this is tier 6? Okay? Have they forgotten that this is tier 6? Like, there are battleships at tier 6 that do 22 knots. Okay? There are battleships that literally do 20 knots at tier 6. These torps are 4 times as fast as they are. Hello? These are like fucking Holland torps at tier 5. I don't care. Or tier 6. I don't care how fucking little damage they do. It's obnoxious as shit. 1.6 conceal is also insanely good conceal. Chance of sitting up. I never thought I'd see this. Horrendous. Maximum speed 26. So once again, you're already faster than many of the ships at the tier. Underwater, you're also faster than them. Detectability from a ship 4.4. Horrendous. Horrendous. That's main battery reload booster. Main battery reload time minus 75%. Last 25 seconds. Oh my god, this is horrendous. Fucking horrendous. What the fuck is this detector? What the fuck is this? 4.4. What the fuck is that? Hello? What the fuck is that? What? 4.4? You outspot Kamikaze by 1 kilometer. Hello? What about... What? What about fucking Farragut with 6.5 conceal or something? Like... What? What? Completely demented. Completely demented. Completely demented. Completely demented. Okay, another fucking sub. It existed, by the way. It existed. Therefore, we can make it what kind of crackpot we want. Okay. 13.8k alpha. 88mm gun, 2k. Okay. 8 salvos for 2k. Holy shit. That's a lot. 1.16k damage. You do pen damage as a third. It's still like 5-6k damage to a DD in like fucking 8 seconds. That's a lot of damage too, especially low HP DD trying to run you down. It's kind of fucked up. 4k damage, 90 knots. 90 knots. Why? God, this seem obnoxious as fuck. Why are they making them so fucking fast? Can we get a minor explanation for the first second salvo? Basically, the way these batteries work is you have 8 shots and you can unload them with the 1 second interval. Once the barrel is entirely empty, you reload your very first salvo, the first shot, in 10 seconds. If you don't shoot it, then the second to the 8th will be reloaded in 15 seconds. So you will have 7 times 15 per shell. So it's a really long reload, like fucking 2-minute reload to get the full burst back up. But having it on demand when you need it against the DD seems really, really strong. So you just burst them, then you dive underwater and so forth. But if you instantly shoot your guns on reload, then you have basically a 10-second reload, which is obviously dog shit DPM. But yeah, this is horrendous. Visibility from a ship, 4.6 km. What the fuck? Outspots Kagero, but by 800 meters. 800 meters. Also, it's like, there's no difference in speed underwater and on surface. It just keeps going the same. Like, do they understand how water resistance works? Thank you, Ava, for the 20. You can't just take a vessel that's on the surface and has almost no friction and then put it underwater where it's pushing through masses of water, especially deep underwater where the pressure adds to it, and just keep it going the same speed. It makes no fucking sense, except apparently in the fucking fantasy crack world that Wargaming and Lesta live in. Afterburn, 20% speed boost. Wait. Plus potential speed flags. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Some French submarine Casablanca. Okay, what they renamed it Casabianca? Torp tubes in the bow. Okay, do I want to know what they make of the tier 10? 18.9k health. Okay. Remember, like, why does Shima still have 17k health, chat? 17.5. 17.9, so why does Shima still have 17.9? Can someone explain to me? Because, like, every new sub seems to have fucking more health than Shima has. Like, can we stop pretending like Shimakaze is still an issue when you get these ships that are faster, stealthier, are immune to fucking radars and plane spotting, and they have more health? Main gun range, 14 kilometers, 2.2 alpha, 10 salvos. So 22,000. So about the, considering it's just going to be normal pens, not sits, so what, 7k, 8k damage on a burst. Fuck me. That's gonna suck. Salvo reload time, 12 seconds. Okay, it takes a long time to reload it, but once again, having this available as an extra tool is just so powerful. 7k alpha, 15k, 95 knots, 15k. So this thing can be torping you way outside of your ASW range with 95 knot torps. Like, do they consider the fact that when they give them 15-kilometer range with 95 knots, it can just park outside of ASW and just farm you with torps and pings, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. Nothing. You can't do anything. They can get the torp upgrade, yeah, 100 knots. Reload time 66. Like, this thing can just torp outside of ASW range, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bow TT reload and stern TT to reload all torpedoes as once. Holy fuck, it's gonna be so many torps, isn't it? 4, 7. What the fuck? 11 torpedoes. 11 torpedoes. And it's just gonna be spamming them. It's going to be fidget spinning. It launches the 4 bow torps, then it turns around, launches the left side, turns around, launches the right side. It's just like this constant stream of piss coming your way, and you can't do a single thing about it. And it does fucking 95 knots, and has apparently higher than Conquer or fucking Thunder fire chance every time it hits you. Plus, it causes floods and breaks your engine and shit. Oh, not sonar torp, normal torp. I still fucking hate it. I still hate everything about it. It's just gonna be vomiting out so many torps. 33 knot speed. Okay, that's 5.2 conceal. Why? After 20% afterburner. Holy shit, boys. Have we finally reached the ship, the fucking sub that just... Yeah, it does Shimakaze speeds as well. Why does Shima need 17.5k health anymore, honestly? Like, what the fuck? This thing is as fast as Shima. Except stealthier. Has sap bursting and like... Oh yeah. This seems horrendous. Soviet battleship Red Banner. It looks like Kremlin guns. It looks like a Kremlin. What am I missing? Wait, how many fucking... No, that's a secondary. Is this just a Kremlin? It looks like a Kremlin. Yeah, it's a Kremlin. With secondaries. High firing range and accuracy. Secondary Kremlin. Okay, combat instructions. Okay, so it's tanking. The progress bar immediately fills... Upon receiving the took fire on yourself ribbon, the progress bar immediately fills up to 100, after which the instructions are automatically activated. They provide the following bonuses. Minus 30% to the reload time of dispersion of... Is this secondary shells? And 250 units of combat capability. So healing. 8 seconds healing. Wait, that's very little healing. That's very little healing. That's 2,000 healing. Because if the instruction is already active, I don't think they can activate again. Okay. Okay. By the way, it also has a normal heal. So it's got the secondary heal of Chanzeng, but also a normal heal. With less charges, though. Holy fuck. What's the achievement? You get these ribbons if you get shot at by 3 different ships within 15 seconds. If you take potential damage from 3 different ships within 15, you get a ribbon. Despite good accuracy at close range, the battleship's main battery has low accuracy at long range, short firing range, and mediocre rate of fire for its class. Low maneuverability. Okay. You can't put range mod on it. It also has only the shitty DCP. Well, not really shitty DCP. It's actually very good DCP for pushing BB. Okay. 108,000 health, 32mm good torpedo belt. 19.7 range, 457s. This looks all very standard. 33-second reload. Here's the combat instructions. It's automatic activation, which is a bit cringe, because like the sea shit is gonna be activating a spawn, but I guess it can activate a lot. 11 km ASW, very standard. Secondary is 8.3 base. 6x350. Reload time 4 seconds. I wonder how much secondaries this thing is gonna pump out. Only 5 flak, dog shit AA, 29 point. Okay, holy fuck! It handles like. Okay, this is no Libertad, bro. This is no Libertad based on this though. 29.5 knots, turning circle 1,090 meters, rudder shift 19.6, and 16.1 conceal. What does that give us? 16.1 conceal. 13. It's still 13 can conceal. That's pretty good. 2 heals standard. You're spec for a 3rd heal though, so you'll get a total of 3 heals. DCP, only 4 DCPs. You spec for a 5th DCP. That's still pretty fucking limited. And also, I think torpedoes are gonna fuck this thing. This turning circle is brutal. Especially carrier torps are gonna fuck this thing. Yeah, incoming repair party readiness isn't buffed on Lesta, so you don't get the extra heal from it. So you can't get more heals than this. Kuznetsov, though, can work. Kuznetsov with the first blood would be strong, but that's a big if. Okay, it's kind of interesting. I actually like this design a lot more than I like Libertad, because I don't like Kremlin in the sense that it's so fucking tanky. But this thing is gonna be a complete brick, though. It's gonna be a complete fucking brick. And also, the 152s aren't gonna pen much. Like, these aren't gonna pen anything. So it's not gonna just melt BBs, it's just gonna start fires. But 152s don't pen shit. It's gonna pump out fuck ton of fires, though. Because of the funny button giving 30% faster reload on these things. If it's usual Hydra, it's 30mm pen. Yeah. This thing is gonna fist cruisers really hard, though. But Kremlin kind of already does fist cruisers really hard because of that 457, so that doesn't change too much. On the flip side, if you farm this thing from range, it's gonna die pretty fast. Well, not pretty fast, but it's gonna go through these heals very quick. I don't know. I think it depends. I think if I'm playing a torpedo boat, I will love this thing. If I'm playing a torp boat, I will love this thing. Or DD in general, because like, if you land every time you get land a flood and he has the DCP, that's 20% of his DCP is gone. Also, it's the short duration. Duration 10, you're gonna build it for extra duration though, on Lesta for sure. Yeah, this one doesn't get the heal from the secondaries. It gets it from tanking damage, which is a lot better than Changzheng. But on the flip side, the passive heal you get is a lot weaker. 2000 health per 8 seconds is not a lot. It will add up in a long battle though, but it's not a lot. You will be able to run Kuznetsov on it though, which is strong. German cruiser Falkenhayn. Tier 10 cruiser. What the fuck? Is this a completely new model? I think it's a completely new model. What is this thing? What the fuck is the ship? What the hell is this thing? The hull looks very strange. Okay. New German heavy cruiser Falkenhayn. Its arsenal includes 9 210mm main guns and 3 turrets that can rotate 360 degrees, so it's quite easy for the cruiser to quickly change the direction of fire. Has decent damage from AP but low damage from HE. The cruiser is armed with long range and accurate for its class secondaries, and 2 quadruple torps with a pleasant reload time. In terms of parameters, the torpedoes are similar to this type of armament in German ultralight cruisers, like the Hansa. Okay. On one hand, the armor protects your HP quite well from the negative impact of high explosive shells. On the other hand, the ship does not have a particularly thick armor belt and a vulnerable citadel, which is not typical for German heavy cruisers. So it's not worth going to the Falkenhayn and the Vanguard and absorb constant damage, although you will hold out for some time under high explosive shells without any problems. It's also worth considering that turret rotation time is slightly worse than average, which may not play into your hands in clashes at very close range. The ship's advantage include good air defense and a variety of available equipment. DCP, heal with extra charges, defensive AA or hydro, and spotter. Okay, so pretty standard. The cruiser can fully... Okay, we would like to highlight 3 main upgrade options. In other words, 3 playstyles. The cruiser can fully enhance its main caliber artillery and play from a distance. The second option is to pump up the secondary battery by upgrading it in slot 3. In this case, the firing range of this type of weapon will be as close as possible to the radius of visibility from ships. Naturally also improved by skills and upgrades. And finally, the most aggressive option is to further improve the secondary by upgrading the heavy HE and SAP skill. This will make the range of the secondary battery even higher, as well as the ship's visibility. However, the difference between these indicators, as in the second case, will be minimal. Okay, so they're willing to let you build it 3 different ways. There's probably going to be an optimal one, but we'll see. Is this a completely unique model? I don't recognize this hull at all. Does anyone recognize the hull? I think it's a completely new model. I have no idea what hull this would be. It gets real thick in the middle. Yeah, this is a lot of fucking broadside. For almost 50k health, 27mm plating. Okay, that's, I mean, pretty standard for heavy cruiser though. 21mm torpedo belt, 3x3 210, firing range 7, pretty good firing range. 53mm HE pen, that's nice. 50% fire off. 9-second reload. That's pretty nice. Also, the AP smashes. 9-second reload. Huh. That's not too bad, actually. Slow traverse, but you're gonna build it for sure. You're gonna build it for sure. Airstrike, 8 km ASW. 9.5 km torps, 2x4, 66 knots. Pretty standard German ones. Where are they located? I think they're there. They're probably gonna break quite easily. AA defense, 6 km range, 6 flak, 134 continuous, mid-range 396 with 90% hit. It's pretty okay. 6 flak. You have, but are you ever gonna run defensive AA though? That's a pretty hard sell. I mean, it's okay. Better than the normal German. What is normal German? 5.2 or something? Having 6 km AA is pretty nice for a German. Maximum speed 32.5, turning 810, rudder 11.3, detectability 31. 10.6 conceal. Fair enough. 128s have 6 km, yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, it's slow traverse, but you have 360, so you never need to turn them fully around the ship, the guns. You can just turn them through the ship. So 360 degree turrets is gonna alleviate the issue with the slow traverse a lot. Standard DCP, looks like standard heal, 6 km hydro or defensive, looks pretty standard, and spotter pretty standard. Well, we're gonna have to see the armor on it, because they said that's like one of the points of the armor. I wonder what the armor is like. He said it was resilient against HE, but gets blown up broadside. I'm wondering if it's got like what plating it has in the middle. If it says resilient against HE, it has to be like 50 or something. Because if they say 30 and resilient against HE, it doesn't match up. So it has to be something like 50 in the middle, which makes it pretty interesting. If it's a cruiser that's tanky when angled but blows up broadside, I like it. I like it. Heavy cruisers are interesting playstyle wise. It will non-turtleback probably because they said it blows up, unlike normal German heavy cruisers. It blows up broadside. I don't mind that. This one is interesting. This one is really interesting. Francisco Miranda, Pan American cruiser. Wait, is this a new model as well? Really modern looking turrets. What ship is this? Looks like Minotaur guns, like modernized Minotaur guns. I'm not sure what the hull is. It looks pretty unique. It looks very, very modern. Looks very Cold War. Okay. Is this unique? I think it's unique. Armed Tiger class cruisers that were being completed. Is it the Tiger class? I guess it's Tiger class. The hull doesn't look like the Tiger, though. It doesn't look very British. British export to Venezuela. Fair enough. 6 very rapid 152mm main battery guns in 3 turrets with high traverse speed. Cruisers guns, like those of branch ships, fire only AP shells with improved ricochet angles. They cause high damage per minute, but due to a small number of guns, have a mediocre salvo weight. Also has good accuracy. Quadruple torp tubes, 16 torps. Oh shit. So, long torpedo reload. Okay. Borrow the increased efficiency of restoring the damage received from the upgradable cruisers. And it's even slightly better in this effect than a branch ship. So it can heal sit damage like the San Martin line. Doesn't have a lot of health. Also doesn't have combat instructions. Okay. Simpler version of the branch cruisers. It's got radar. Are slightly better than those with the upgradable. The radar is similar to equipment Neptune. There's a higher detection range and a longer operating time, and reloading, as already mentioned, is faster. There is one less charge though. Quick acceleration, long firing range of anti-artillery. Disadvantage include a small number of air defense shell explosions. The equipment is represented by DCP, heal, defensive AA, and radar or hydra. Oh, well. You're gonna take radar then, but then you're gonna get fisted by subs, I guess. 37k health. Okay, so it's very squishy. Torpedo belt 3%. It's a joke. Again, subs. Scary. 3.2 second reload. 9 guns. That's a Ducka machine for sure. Only 6 guns, though. Only 6 guns. Only 6 guns with 3.2. Huh. Needs to be really accurate. I don't know. Gotta be DD dispersion or something. It's tier 9 though, not tier 10. It gets plane-based ASW, that's nice. 4x4 torps, 16k alpha torps, 10.5. Okay, these are really strong. Really scary. Really scary torpedoes. Also 1.3, very stealthy torpedoes. AA, 4 flak. Continuous mid-range is pretty nice, 400. 4 flak and yeah, 6.9 range. It's not that good, but if it's a flak muncher with defensive and AA, it might be pretty good. 33 knots, handles well. 12.7 detect. .3 conceal. Okay. Standard DCP. Strong heal. Really strong heal. 14k heal. 15k without buffs. 15k heal without buffs. Long reload on it. The 2-minute reload on it. That's a really long reload actually on the heal. That's one of the... Even battleships have 80-second heal. This is 120. That's pretty fucked up. So you really have to disengage between that. Super good radar though. 35-second 10 km radar with 10.3 conceal. So you can almost stealth radar. That's a really strong radar. That's a really strong. 5 km Hydra or the defensive AA. Actually, no, defensive AA is guaranteed. You don't have the Hydra. So with the guaranteed defensive AA, the AA is actually going to be pretty good. Because you're going to bump this up with the 50% to like 600 continuous in 4km. I mean, you're guaranteed going to take the radar instead of the Hydra because this radar is busted. But, I don't know. Interesting. It's interesting. No smoke. Very long heal. And only AP. I don't know. It seems like pretty difficult ship to play. But it also looks kind of interesting. Because if it's like DD dispersion on the guns... Pinpoint AP, like, I don't know. Okay. These ships have been a lot more interesting. Shame about the fucking subs, because everything else on the blog so far has been interesting. The subs were giga cringe, though. French Destroyer 4, then. It's based on the Dupere model. French Destroyer. Okay. Corbin will go out and testing. It's a torpedo-oriented version of Dupere that they're testing. Okay, with main battery reload booster. Okay, no, it doesn't have main battery reload booster. Just you want it to be more focused on torps. 2 different torps. You can switch between them in battle. Good range, good visibility, but less speed and damage, or decent speed and damage but low range. Okay. And it got a torp reload booster. Interesting. So this is a modified version of the other one that they're testing. Yo, proper YOLO torps. Proper YOLO torps. 8km range now. 14k, 13.5, speed 60. Well, I mean, these are pretty okay as well. It's actually very few of them, though. 2x3, that's really few. Wait, that's so few. 6 torps? That's like fuck all? Wait, why would you... Huh? What am I missing? That's 6 torps with 90-second reload. That seems dog shit. Even torpedo reload isn't gonna help with that shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't really see this thing. I'm probably gonna build this. I would probably build this gunboat anyway, looking at this fucking tribes. You got torpedo boated, sentenced to garbage? Yeah, exactly. Is it also one? Yeah, it's one launcher per side, so you can only launch 3 at a time. Okay. I don't understand. A British aircraft carrier Theseus has been added. It will be used in future to test various plane mechanics. The aircraft carrier already has its own model. Okay. Theseus, Malta. Just another Malta. Just what we needed. Theseus is tier 8 in Wargaming, yeah. Apparently it's tier 10 here. What else? Flags, flags, flags. Holy fuck. I mean, every surface ship actually looked interesting. Like, they looked like they had clear strengths and weaknesses. Probably the most busted one seemed to be the like secondary Kremlin, but even that thing handles like an absolute fucking brick, so it might not be that hard to outplay it and just farm it. I don't know. But like the subs seemed toxic as shit. Everything else seemed interesting except the subs. The subs seemed super toxic. Like absolutely wildly toxic subs. But yeah, no. That was Lesta Devlog. Honestly, Falkenhayn, I'm really curious about. A heavy cruiser that potentially is actually like really tanky when angled sounds super exciting, especially if it blows up broadside. So something like Napoli, except Napoli that blows up when it gives broadside. I like the concept. The Soviet thing may be cool, and most of the other ships also very interesting. But the sub's fucking dog shit. Absolute disgusting dog shit. But then again, that fits the theme of the game. Subs are just universally fucking disgusting dog shit in this game.